Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. Today is May 17th. I'm here in the San Carlos downtown. This is my last day here out west, heading back to Boston tonight. And had a wonderful breakfast meeting this morning with another of my old colleagues. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's dose of Rashmi is intellect operating by itself results in anger, fear, and resentment as reactions to external situations. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is the mirror that will reveal that the only person you hurt with your anger, fear, and resentment is yourself. So, in the context of AI, anybody who has worked with the AI tool, you will realize very soon that getting angry or frustrated with AI is pointless. There are times when you ask the tool to do something, it doesn't necessarily do exactly what you wanted to be done. So you go back and you work on expressing the instructions clearly through the prompt. And it tells you how important clarity of communication is. And because AI doesn't react to our anger or frustration by throwing anger and frustration back. In a way, even if you get angry and frustrated, pretty soon you realize that it's like pointless. You see that in action that the only person hurting is yourself. And you work on clarity of communication. And that's why, not because of anything wrong with the technology, but because of how this interaction works, that we will get into an attachment economy because it is very easy to get attached to this tool that doesn't get angry back at you. And in a way, helps you get clarity of communication. And then it does what you wanted to do. It feels like it understands you. However, imagine if we could do the same thing with other human beings. What typically ends up happening is we communicate something to somebody else. Of course, the communication wasn't clear. They do something as per whatever they received. We get angry at them. And of course, nobody likes anybody getting angry at them. So they return anger with more anger. And that becomes a vicious cycle. Now, imagine if we could work the same way with other human beings. And it is very easy for us to do that once we realize that the only person we are hurting with our anger, fear, resentment is us. So there is no point in expressing that over another human being. And if we actually work with other human beings that way, imagine what the outcomes would be, how wonderful it would be, every connection, every interaction that you have. And that is what we are hoping that with the mirror, it is able to show you this, that reveal that anger, fear, resentment is just a way of hurting yourself. No point in expressing that towards somebody else. And get that clarity and then use AI as well as work with other humans from that place of clarity. Thank you.